our first rockets which were launched in India, the France had helped us in that. When companies focus on it, for them profits in the markets are very important, and hence development takes place faster. Maybe a manned crew mission to moon, and in the future to Mars and beyond. Today the opportunity for young people is in space, and they need to study subjects.
Team New Indian is present at the Indian Space Conclave, and right now we have the director of Indian Space Organization, Lieutenant General AK Bhatt. So this year's theme is Bhumandal se Brahmand tak. So how do you envision both India and France achieving this great milestone?
As I was already saying, France has been one of the nations with whom the cooperation of ISRO goes back to their very inception. Our first rockets which were launched in India, France had helped us in that. Thereafter, one of the very important things, the Viking engine, which became the Vikas engine, was also developed in France. Now this cooperation which has been between the two, ISRO and CNES, that is the French space agency, now needs to expand further from industry to industry. And as you are aware, in India, space has been open to industry just 2 years back. So we see a lot of opportunity with Indian industry cooperating with France for all dimensions: launch vehicles, satellites, and definitely applications. This two-way process of sharing knowledge, sharing markets will provide opportunities to both.
Sir, Indo-France Space Synergy Plenary is a very important part of this event. So, what do you think? How it will strengthen both the ties of India and France?
Like in space, even in manufacturing of critical components of satellites, sensors, even in launch vehicles, there are certain components which are not maybe made in India and are required from global markets. This is where it will provide opportunities for our industry to fill in that gap. Similarly, because in India we are cost efficient in outputs, many products and especially applications made in India maybe can be used for global markets in France, in Europe, and much more.
Sir, what do you think, what important role the private companies in both India and France can play in strengthening the space organization sector?
What happens is, like when it is between agencies, profit is not the market. The issue is exploration of space. But when companies focus on it, for them, profits in the markets are very important, and hence development takes place faster.
India has made its mark in the world in terms of space. We have we have created history with Chandrayaan 3. So what's next? What do you think? I mean, what's next we can expect from India? How India is planning to move forward?
The next is definitely the human space flight, and then thereafter maybe in the future Indian space station, and thereafter maybe a manned crewed mission to moon, and in the future to Mars and beyond.
So any advice you would like to give to our viewers, the young scientists, the aspiring scientists who wants to join the space sector in India or who are planning?
This is the right time to go to this sector which is opening up. Like IT was maybe a few decades back. Today the opportunity for young people is in space, and they need to study subjects which can make them part of the space journey of India.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
For such fine news breaks and video features from ground on your mobile phones, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The New Indian, by clicking on the bell icon. Also, follow us on the social media handles on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and Co.